Here we're going to take a look at some common, sort of well-known aldehydes and ketones, keeping in mind both contain the carbonyl group. So it's just what's attached. In the case of an aldehyde, you have a hydrogen attached to the carbonyl and then whatever else. With a ketone, you have a carbon attached on both sides of the carbonyl. A couple of common aldehydes include an aldehyde with just one carbon, the carbonyl carbon. This is formaldehyde. And an aldehyde with two carbons. So we just have the carbonyl and then a CH3. This is called acetaldehyde. And these are two that you should make sure you know the names and structures of. Now also, aldehydes are common in a lot of flavoring and fragrances. So let me show you a few of those. These three are all aromatic compounds. This first one is called vanillin, and it's responsible for vanilla flavoring. The second one, which we've seen before, is benzaldehyde. And that's responsible for almond flavoring. And this last one at the bottom is cinnamaldehyde. And of course that has the flavor of cinnamon. So these are all just common flavoring agents that possess the aldehyde functional group. In terms of ketones, the most common ketone that you're going to encounter, at least in the lab setting, is acetone. This is a really common solvent that we use. And when you're working in the lab, you often use acetone as a way to clean your glassware. It's also used in fingernail polish removers and things like that. And make sure that this is a common name that you know. Ketones are really common in biomolecules, for example, steroids. So let me just show you one steroid structure. So here is the structure of testosterone. And steroids all have this common four-membered fused ring core. So we have these three six-membered rings and the five-membered ring. And that's present in all steroid structures. Now in testosterone, we can see that there is, of course, an alcohol, but then to tie it into this chapter, a ketone.